The fuck was that? Jesus Christ. Things rolling off the desk. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another replay cast here. This is another user submitted here, Zyori cast. Thank you so much. We fucked up. We got 10 minutes into the replay, and then I realized I had the settings wrong, and we were dropping frames like a mother. So, first 10 minutes of this is going to be rinse and repeat. Sorry, Mr. Replay Purchaser. Your old boy Zyori here done fucked up. So we're going to make the best of it. So, all right, pretend the last 10 minutes didn't happen. What did we see here? Let's turn off our camera. Ogre Magi, first pick for the Radiant. Dire side, they pick up Kunkka. You know what, we're gonna times 4 through this. I can't even fucking pretend here. So Kunkka, Timbersaw, some good team fights setting up for the Dire. Ogre, I think a pretty safe pick. I don't know if the uploader is one of the drafters here. Maybe you are the unseen or PM Rob, but I think all of these are pretty safe openers. If you got a good Morphling player on your team, absolutely. Ogre Magi, a pretty safe, kind of a dummy-proof support that, you know, you're in a pub, you don't know people's skill levels, what they're going to be able to handle. Pretty safe assumption that Ogre is handleable by most people. He's just some of that dang old point click, man. Come on. Easy peasy stuff. So a lot of supports banned out here in the second phase. Omni, AA, Warlock, and Lion. The AA definitely a good ban against the Morphling. And if they want to go for more healing based, and if they wanted a Witch Doctor or something, that would be great. I think they end up picking up the Juggernaut here third. So that part of it makes some sense. AA, of course, very good against the Healing Ward in general. Skywrath Mage will be a support, but still a pretty open-ended, flexible pick at this stage of the draft. You could put him mid. You don't know if the Kunkka is necessarily like a mid-core that's going to go for an Armlet Tidebringer build. He could be a position 4 roamer, or he could just be a lane support, kind of farm in the jungle. You know, Timbersaw as well. Put him off lane, put him mid. You can even put him safe lane if you want to do aggro try. Sky's the limit, man. A lot of good setup here. Now Sven, the 4th pick for the Dire, right away. Shadow Demon, Radiant knew what they wanted to do, and it's some Illusion Harass. We're talking Manta style, Morphling, Manta style, Juggernaut. On top of that, Replicate from Morphling with Shadow Demon's Disruption. Holy moly. It's a lot of illusions, dude. It's going to get buck nasty here at like 40 minutes. Hopefully Radiant can survive. Early game might be a little tough. Ogre, not known for his zoning prowess. More team fighters banned out. Sladar, as well as the Elder Titan. Faceless Void, now the final pick for the Radiant. That'll be their off-laner. And the Dire, well, they're going to grab the Raptor. So another good control support. They've got 2 forms of silence against the Morphling. Wowee! Really good to have against Void as well. You lock him down. He can't time walk. He can't do anything like that. It's good stuff. It really is. It really is. So let's see. Let me just double check, make sure we're not lagging here. And looks like we're good. Really need a second PC. No, I'm just on an efficiency setup. You know, I like casting these games, and you know, we have a lot of 2 monitor setups, but I like to have a workstation that's 1 monitor because I have a little ADHD going on, and when I have 2 monitors, I can't resist the urge to like watch Netflix on one, or watch Twitch or videos or whatever the fuck else. And you know, sometimes it's a distraction. Sometimes you just got to pop on the headphones, get in the zone, and you know, you gotta make it rain with what you got. So. We're going to go back to times 1, and we're just going to recast the game from this point forward. We'll see a little skirmish down in the bottom room. My boy Schmeezy taking the Juggernaut, pushing him back. PM Rob actually takes a fair bit of damage here, but Mr. Black on the Morphling, as we were calling him in the cast prior, it's like the best we're going to get, I think. This is offensive, terrible. This is a free report right here. You know, if I was... Whether I'm on his team or on the other team, I don't give a fuck if he's a good player or a nice guy. That is a free report, and I am taking it. He's taking a lot of damage. Speaking of taking it, Morphling, I believe, will survive here, but just barely. Ogs McGee comes in, hits PM Rob a little extra damage. Both of them with just a couple of pooled tangos. Pretty nice exchange for the Kunker. Mr. Black. This is tough. This is tough going. Level 1 Tidebringer, already a lot of harass. It's a pretty rockin' lane. So let's take a look at starting items, and again, go over names, because that is half the battle with the pubs. Up top, we've got, whee! It's like techies. Little Faceless Void, taking up the off lane. Mid, we've already seen Mr. Black in all of his glory. He is in Strug City, of course. And down bottom, it's a safe lane try. The unseen Shadow Demon, Mr. Archimond. And this is Dave the Legend. First, I read this as Dev the Legend, and then realized it's not that. What a weird name. I'm Dave, and I'm elite. And then, of course, Schmeezy. You know, there's a kid I went to high school with, and his, like, I mean, I guess his handle, you could say, was Schmeek. This is reminding me of that Shmeezy. Almost dies down bottom, but Imoga can't quite finish the job. A lot of damage being exchanged back and forth, but no kills coming about. If only there was a Bloodseeker. Oh, God. Krovax, he dives it. He can't find the last hit. You know, I missed all of this action the first time we watched this. I think I was just fucking around talking about their names. So this is great. This is actually a lot more happening in this off lane than I remembered. Mid lane is a big-time struggle, though, for the Morphling. Mr. Black is not finding the last hits. He only has 4 at 2 minutes. PM Rob is bringing him down. That was double damage. That's lucky. I was joking that I hope this is Ice Element. Just sending me an SOS message like, you got a PM Rob, dude. Or is he the Prime Minister? Dare I say? PMS Rob. I'm grumpy. Rob, I don't know why you're not harassing him right now. Like, just fucking hit him. He's got a double damage, but I don't think he can kill you. You've got a full bottle. He has nothing. Just keep zoning him. You hit him with a torrent and this. Like, he thinks he's God right now with a double damage. Start whacking him. Goddamn pussy pirate.
Never.
Oh, God, Rob. Here we go. Mr. Black, the man-up play, the waveform. Sip the bottle, Rob. Sip the bottle. Nice torrent. It connects. Fairy fire, not enough, bitch.
First blood. And here come the sharks.
Here come the sharks. All right, Mr. Black falls. Very nice. Looking good for the Dire out of the gate. Huge last hit lead. Krovax on the Disruptor. Seems to be a pretty solid pick down bottom. They have this 2v3 lane set up, and it looks pretty solid for the Dire. Right now, Timber is farming evenly with the Jug, so that is definitely a victory. Shadow Demon. Interesting build. No points in Disruption. That's solid. Soul Catcher. I don't know about this. I think he's thinking, oh, it's Timbersaw. They need the damage to kill him, and it's an interesting thought, but like, I think Disruption is the ultimate value point. Yeah, like that has the ability to set up kills, close the gap for Jug on this stupid Disruptor. Has the ability to save people if they get stuck next to Timberbutt, or perhaps caught in a kinetic field scenario. I would argue Disruption is good, especially at level 3. So he level 2 Shadow Poison, baby. All right, to each his own. He's got no mana regen. What are you gonna do with that? Mid lane. Morphling still in Strug City. Looks like he's starting to recover a little bit. He did pick up infused raindrops and tangos, slowing down his bottle even more. I was very critical of this before. I don't know, man. I think it's all about racing to the bottle. Like, this Rob is just fucking whomping him. He's going to have phase boots very soon. He's got the gold for it. Morphling doesn't even have boots, doesn't even have bottle. Eek. Faceless Void, though, the a hero that the Radiant deserve. Whee! He's doing very well. Almost level 6. It's chrono time. Time lock. Faceless. Let's check out the courier. Whoa, what is this? Oh, this is Wibbly. It's kind of cute, but it's like they ran out of regular animals. They're just like, all right, let's just start making them up. Is there any lore behind this thing? Did they write a comic about it? What kind of creature is this? It's like got a rabbit's face with wings where its ears are. What's that game? Oh, fuck. Where you build those creatures and it spawns little baby ones? It's not called Spawn. Is it Seed? Evolve? Oh, Morphling dies. Nice combo from the Kunkka. Well done, Rob. You know, by the way, why isn't this Skywrath zoning this dude? Like, what the fuck are you doing right now? He's stacking. That's cool. That's efficient. But we're 6 minutes in. Void's just free farming. All right, I missed a fight down bottom. They killed Shadow Demon. It's great. Like, come on, man. Like, clarities. If he had 2 clarities instead of 2 branches, he could just be spamming those arcane bolts all day. This Void would have to be using his mana, have to use Time Walk. Instead, Void's just farming. They're not even stopping him. Look at this. He's just free farming against 2 heroes. Sven's not even trying to bully him, and he's also maxing out Warcry. Why? What do you need the 15 armor for, dude? Get the cleave so you can farm, or get the goddamn stun so you can do some fucking burst damage in the silence of the Skywrath Mage, and maybe, just maybe, you'd have a chance at killing this Faceless Void. But instead, no. You picked a stupid-ass build, and you are not doing anything, and this Void is like the #1 farmer. He's even with the goddamn Sven. What is going on? Juggernaut, meanwhile, is getting fucked-arino down bottom. They kill him again. He's like in welfare territory. Half the last hits of the Void, less than half the last hits of the Sven. And he's now died a couple of times. We didn't need to see. He didn't miss anything. He just died because he walked up too far, and his fucking Shadow Demon doesn't have disruption, so he can't save him. Now fight's going to break out. Timbersaw maybe going in a bit deep. Big Dave helping him out. They'll go 1-for-1. Schmeezy cleaning it up. All right, a little recovery there. Going to need a little bit more than that, but it's a start. Nice rotation from Big Dave. Legend!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh my. Void in some trouble. Here's the big damage. Sven. Dude, if he had maxed out Stormhammer right now, that's a kill right there. Look how low he is. And you'd have the extra stun duration so he can't... Oh. All right, Faceless Void. Oh, he drops the ult. He gets a bash first hit. Oh, man, that's kind of lucky. He does have 3 points in the time lock, so not out of the realm of possibility to get a bash somewhere in the mix, especially with PRD. Schmeezy. Uh-oh, that's a glimpse back. Old Yuggy, he's only level 5. Timbersaw misses the Chakram. Schmeezy might be able to make it out here. Timbersaw, come on, man, you got to chain it. There's the Chakram. They get it. All right. Giddy up. It's another one on the scoreboard. Let's take a look here at the net worth, and oh, God, it's nice for the Dire. Meanwhile, mid, Conquer. It's a rotation, but now the boat, the X, the Torrent. Uh-oh, Mr. Black. He gets whomped in the face. Silence comes out a bit too late. He already be morphing. Oh, no, they're not going to kill him. The Orange Soda Smurf jacked it up again. Double damage Kunkka. Will try to chase down the Shadow Demon. Still does not have disruption. He cannot get level 4. Oh, God, this is so painful. This is so brutal. Morphling in a lot of trouble here. Krovax chasing him down. Kunkka will pull back the Shadow Demon, finds the kill there. One more auto attack. He's out of mana. The Morphling will fall after all. 2-for-0. Dire cleaning it up once more. PM Rob with perhaps a lucky double damage rune or well-timed. We'll see what ability goes into. I think Armlet definitely the go-to when you got this kind of a lead. Nice early Armlet. Makes you super beefy. It's great on Kunkka. You toggle it with the Tidebringer and hurts that much more. Now, if he doesn't want to do that, you know, you could go for a Blink Dagger for the big catches, the setups, go fishing. You know, if he just wants to be all about the catch, which maybe he is as he's maxing out X, you can go for like an Aether Lens. I think he's going to go damage-based, though. Maybe even just a Daedalus, dude. Maybe he gets crit straight away. Crystallis, I'm the Prime Minister. Give me the crit stick, I say. That was not even pirate accent. I like this set, though. This is one of my favorite items. The Collar of the Divine Anchor. Uh-oh, Kunkka dropping the boat. He pulls him back. Mr. Black again. The silence comes out too late. He's triple silenced, and he will fall. It's too much damage. How are these all long? Like, how is this an hour-long game? I'm kind of shocked. This has got to be a big throw coming. 7,500 net worth lead at 10 minutes. This is pretty massive. And they've also got good late game, too. It's not like this is just an early game focused squad. Sven finally getting points in the Great Cleave. He's picked up the HOD, great efficiency farming item. And hey, look, he's stacking Ancients. I like this. Well, he's kind of stacking Ancients. He's done it once. So I'm not sure when he picked it up. We'll see if he stacks it here on the dot up top. PM Rob looking for the plays. He's gone for the Blink Dagger, so he's trying to make the catches. He will find the Void. There is a Chronosphere, however. Boat. Still on cooldown, so not going to have an option there. Come on, Svenny. Come on, Svenny. Come on now. All right, well, perhaps not maximizing efficiency, but that's okay. He's still got the right idea. And given that the Radiant team is not going to be killing Ancients anytime soon, let alone stacking them, still going to be some nice efficiency. ×2 onto the Timbersaw, but they've got a kinetic field down. He'll be all right. Finally, Disruption comes out on the level 4 Shadow Demon, but uh-oh, glimpsed back. It's still on cooldown. He gets tickled by the Chakram, but he can't disrupt in time. Oh, daddy. Juggernaut does find a kill on the Disruptor, however, and they're so far behind that I think they'll take it. It's not a bad trade. Juggernaut now up to 1,200 gold. We'll see what does he go for here. Maybe Battle Fury. We shall see. Mr. Black here in the mid. Uh-oh, X'd.
Welcome back.
I think he's okay. Blink Dagger on Kunkka does make this a little bit scary. Perhaps not. He gets X'd again. He doesn't even have boots. My God, he's not okay. I thought he'd farmed a little bit, but he really hasn't. This is support Morphling. God damn. Skywrath Mage is out farming him. Up top, looks like they'll pick up the kill on the Skywrath Mage. Old Faceless still hanging on to the ulti. Unseen, glimpsed back. He uses the disruption offensively. Kind of an interesting play here. Sven now joins the party. Needed to drop the stun, but won't be able to get it off in time. Disruptor might die, but no, the torrent from Kunkka comes in, buys him a little bit. Still the Disruptor falls. It's a sloppy fight for the Dire, but when it's all said and done, they only lose their supports, and they do pick up a medley of kills against the opposition. 10-penny Svenny. Still doing all right. Let's check out the stack situation. All right, he's got it up to a trip stack now. All right, all right. Getting there. Think he's gonna make it 4. You gonna miss it. Well, shit.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Good try. Schmeezy.
Dire's
Yo, what up,
bottom tower
Schmeezy?
is under attack.
He's actually starting to recover pretty well. They're giving him some space. His team's doing a good job, like, distracting around the map. Little wee. Wee. He's got the Vlads. Uh-oh, there's the silence. The little silence bar. That's the thing that everybody hates, huh? It's all over the subreddit. Everyone's so angry. I liked the tweet I saw this morning. We're not World of Warcraft! That made me want to go to, like, you know, imagine if this was the olden times and we had to have, like, a rally. You know, we were outside the Valve HQ with signs picketing and protesting. We're not World of Warcraft! We're not World of Warcraft! We're not World of Warcraft! I thought that would be a good chant. Really get the masses going. It is kind of silly. I don't know why they added it. I think Dota's niche has always been that it's like that difficult, competitive kind of game, you know? Remember the old days? The epic debate of, should you be able to see the enemy's mana bar without clicking on them? Should it be default? And the resounding answer was, negative, Ice Frog. I like my game being hard. Do you think they'll revert it? Is the Reddit outcry enough? The world may never know. PM Rob may be in some trouble. He's going to turn it on Dave. Uh-oh, Big Dave. He gets pulled into the chakram. It's a stun. It's an overlapping stun. Now, Shadow Demon, defensive disruption, buys his friend some time, but Mr. Black, he gets glimpsed back. There's the waveform away, 2x. But whoa, Daddy, it's a huge static storm kinetic field on 3. Follow-up damage. Disruptor sets up the double. Oh, man, it's huge for the Dire squad. They're going to make it 3, perhaps. Dave in a world of trouble as Mocha dives past the tower. Now the follow-up from Kunkka. X into Torrent. Smack him down, and the Ogre will fall. Bacon is on the menu tonight, boys. It's a 3-for-0 in the mid lane and a tier 1 tower. Soon to go down. Dave, oh, my, the rage. The rage from Dave the Legend. For fuck's sake, man.
Radiant's middle tower is under
He's
attack.
angry. He's yelling.
Dire's
Let it out, Big Dave. Let it out,
Radiant's
man.
middle tower has fallen.
It's a release. You sound like you need a release. Juggernaut going for the Battle Fury. Great recovery item. Akon and Young Schmeezy. Trying to take it easy. You know, this is my life now, guys. From TI5 group stage caster to $25 a replay cast pub caster. And I wouldn't trade it for the world.
A take that as tribute.
I actually really enjoy doing these replay casted games. It's cool to see what people
Radiant's
submit
bottom tower
and
is
like
under attack.
want to hear me make fun
Dire's
of.
top
That is
tower
an
is under
interesting
attack.
like social experiment, I think, from my perspective, you know. I feel like it's getting us more in touch with our fans. Like, all right, what really
Dire's
tickles their
middle tower
fancy?
is under
You know,
attack.
what kind of pub games are our hardcore fans really playing? And apparently this is it. Schmeezy, he's getting hit by a boat. He's dead. Mr. Black nearby, but he can't do shit about it.
Fail.
That was a fail boat. It was not a fail boat, Kunkka. Well done. The Unseen down bottom. He's trying to hide in the
Dire's top
trees.
tower
You know,
is
there's a
under
band
attack.
that I really liked in high school called The Unseen. A like street punk group from Philly. Jack's back dead, wild, here I go. Oh, we should play some Unseen. If they win this, I'm going to play the theme song for Unseen here. However, he gets locked down, and it doesn't look like there is
Dire's top tower is
much
under
hope in
attack.
sight. This is a fucking field day for the Dire. Take a look at the item spread. Kunker, he's going for the Big Daddy Crystallis. 10 penny Svenny. He's
Dire's
clearing
top
ancient
tower
stacks like a
is
madman now. He's waking up. He's using his
Radiant's
HOD
bottom
down
tower
bottom.
is
Tubby
under
Ogre.
attack.
Uh-oh, he's glimpsed back. Is there any follow-up? Where's the team? He gets cut down again. Big Dave the Legend. And we thought Ogs McGee was an easy hero to play, but
Radiant structures
old
are
Dave's making it
fortified.
look difficult. He's at the bottom of the barrel, ahead of only the Shadow Demon. Right now, this Morphling is dead weight. Oh, the glimpse back! They do kill the Disruptor, though. Still enough to get some burst damage, but maybe the Unseen going to be in some trouble. He does not have the Disruption. He'll get silenced and bursted down by iMocha. We now coming in, ready to join the party. He is lacking a Blink Dagger. No initiation prowess on him. He is, however, level 11. Chronosphere lasts for an extra half second. By golly.
Radiant's
The tower
bottom
does
tower
not get
has
denied.
fallen.
Cardi, the hero,
Welcome.
will finish it off. Schmeezy, he's real pissed about it. He just wants this Battle Fury so he can recover. Faceless Void, he tries to time walk away, but Concussive still hits. X, Torrent, combo from the Dickens. Void gets dropped like he's hot. Oh boy, Schmeezy, 1 for 1 as he drops the Omni, but Void couldn't even get off the Chrono. Dire lock him down. It's a lock, Jerry. It's a lock. This Kunkka is doing serious work. Big Fatty Dave. Oh, he's going to survive this one, perhaps. Timbersaw, low on mana. He's got his stick. Boots in 40. He fucks up the Timber Chain. It might be enough to keep Dave alive, but no. He will, however, have to pay with his life. Crovax pulls back Mr. Black. But it may not end well for the Disruptor. Morphling with considerable amount of HP. PM Rob. Uh-oh, the the Demonic Purge there, bringing him down low. He's going to TP home. He leaves his Raptor high and dry, and it's a big fight for the Radiant. Somehow this Morphling has no items, but he still plays a little ring around the rosy, picks up a couple of kills, and all of a sudden, it's a 2K net worth swing, baby. That's not bad. That's 1K for the Morphling. That is a road to recovery right there. He's going to get power treads off this. Still a 10K deficit at 19 minutes, however. Yep. Still not great. They're going to need a few more of those. And by a few more, like, Dire are going to have to fuck up a lot. Sven is still farming like a madman. And what's great about this build is, like, HOD is pretty good for fighting. Gives you some nice stats and a little extra damage. And you just go Echo Saber Blink with treads, and you're a damage-dealing machine. You know, Sven's out there. He's right-clicking like a boss when he's got the ult on. And you're still farming pretty well with the Helm of the Dominator. It also lets you just, you know, AFK farm the jungle with ease. You know, with the cleave, you're just clearing camps, maximizing sustainability. It's good stuff. iMocha locked down in the Chrono. Here we go. It's the Skywrath Mage that's being hit first. And the more I see the stun bar, the more I'm starting to hate it. I'm not going to lie. It's an easy setup, though, for the Radiant. Great Chrono from the Void. Now Disruptor with a good ult. Can they clean this up, though? Kinetic Field expires. iMocha trying to chase him down. Timber Chain will kill Dave the Legend. And the Void gets pulled back and brought down again. It's going to be a disaster. And Dave, he's pissed. He's fuming. He's seeing red. He's fucking Scyther right now with the ketchup in his eyes. Just fucking flipping out. Puppy style. He's throwing that headset at the monitor. He can't even play. He's just mashing the keyboard.
Radiant's top tower
It's
is under
another
attack.
disaster for the Radiant team. I say, good sir, this one might be over. The Raptor going for a Yule
Radiant's
Scepter here.
top tower
Interesting
has
choice. Movement speed's pretty nice to try to close the gap to get the catches,
Radiant's
but I think
middle
Aether
tower
Lens
is under attack.
particularly tempting on this hero. Glimpse from downtown, as they say. Oh, Schmeezy! Oh, no! Oh, Schmeezy. That was kind of bad RNG and also impatience. You just pulled the trigger on that like, I got him, I numbed plum. He does have a Battle Fury, though. I actually have some faith in Schmeezy, guys. I'm not going to lie. I think the Schmeezer is, he's going to get some stacks going. He's going to get some farm. Look at the dire wards right now. Just look at this shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. All in enemy territory. Like, they've got this bitch warded up. This Radiant jungle is sealed up like a dolphin's butt. Watertight. You know what I'm saying? They're ready to hunt. Timbersaw, he's got a Blink Dagger now. They want to close this gap. This Sven, I think he needs to fight more, though. Like, bro, if you wanted to go farmy farm, you know, I'm Sven alone in the jungle with no kills at 20 minutes. Like, he's been involved in 1 of their 27 kills. What the shit is that? You know, he could have gone a much more efficient farming build. You don't go Echo Saber so you can farm in the jungle. You know what I'm saying? They'll kill Schmeezy again. Like, that's a fighting item. You know, that's like, you're running around at full mana. Good thing you got the mana regen. Same with the Blink Dagger. I mean, Blink is not the worst farming item. It's a mobility tool. You can blink over tree lines and stuff. But generally speaking, you buy Blink Dagger for initiation prowess, for your ability to hop in and out of fights quickly and burst somebody down. Not so you can go, don't worry, guys. I've got your ogre brothers in the jungle. Come on, man. You're not even split pushing. You're just farming the jungle. Look at all this. That's gravy. Eat the gravy. Stop killing fucking mud golems, Missy. Like, farming is nice, but this is a little much for my taste. This is 4v5 Dota right now. If he had BOTs right now, I'd be like, bro, you're killing it in efficiency. You know, that's a sick farming item. You're running from camp to camp. You know, you can do the Spectre thing, 4+1. You TP in, you join the party, you fuck them up after your team already starts the fight. That's the shit, bro. Right now, you don't even have TP. You don't even have TP, man. Sven, if you're the uploader, bro, carry a TP, buddy. It's all good. It's all good. You the man. You the man, and that's the problem. Uh-oh, Timbersaw, 2x multi. Demonic Purge. Oh, that hurts. Schmeezy. He makes up for that last Omni with a lucky bounce to the low armor Skywrath. 1 armor. He just got obliterated. Look at this. Mr. Black's talking shit. At least Sven is split pushing now. This is so dangerous without a TP. This is redonkulous. Down bottom, Kunkka gets stunned up. He does X himself back, but Ignite will chase him down. They could still maybe kill him. He's going to TP out. First hit, bash. Oh, he drops the Chrono. They'll get the kill on Kunkka. A lot of TPs on these Radiant heroes. They should TP to defend this. Punish the Sven who cannot get away. For the love of God, he's not going to get punished at all. They're just going to push this. Oh, wow. Ogre TPs in and gets glimpsed back. Oh my fucking God. This feels like luck to me that this is not getting punished. Morphling will get picked off. Alright. They'll probably get a kill on the Shadow Demon. Wow, the rest of the team just pushes. Wow, look how fast they push, man. With Bloodlust. On top of that, they've got the Vlads. This Void's getting scary. This is just like split push Dota. Sven, he still doesn't have a TP, and he's in the enemy base. This guy's so what does this say? Vote Trump, he good guy. The Donald not so much like liberal Hillary woman, and Obama woman girl. Vote Trump, he good guy. The Donald not so much like liberal Hillary. Great. Oh, here we go. It is kind of true. Morphling is like getting miterated upon. Pretty fucking hard. His farm is still complete dog shit.
Radiant's courier has been killed. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I just wish he had BOTs right now. In all honesty, I keep missing kills because I'm tabbing out to read chat here. Honestly, dude, Shmeezy is carrying them
Dire's
right now.
middle
Look at this.
tower has been
He's got so
denied.
many kills and farming so well that he's caught the Sven. Like, dipshit McGee here, who bought fighting items and then started farming, is now starting to hit, like, this efficiency bottleneck where he's, like, not stacking that much. He's not really farming that well, and they're not killing them as much as they should be. It's given a lot of space to this Jug. He's been, like, the one person picking up kills in these fights. This is one of these games where Morphling feeds and distracts them, and then Jug kills their weak ones. Here we go. Sven finally going to join the fight. They go in on the unseen, but Force Staff keeps him alive. Shmeezy goes back in. Whee! He joins the party, but Sven, he's doing the big damage. Void gets silenced. He can't even chrono. What a shit stick play. Now the Jug in trouble, gets stunned. He gets glimpsed back, and it'll actually keep him alive. Not the best stuff from Krovax, but he might set up this kill on Dave the Legend. Blink forward. Mocha wants to try to chase him down. Shmeezy may be in trouble, but on the backside, it's Dave the Legend trying to get away. They'll get the kill on the Disruptor. Mr. Black starting to add up a little bit. He's got 3.2k gold. It's still a disaster for the Radiant. However, 1 for 3. Oh my god, you lucky fuck! I can't believe you killed me! I'm Dave the Legend! I love the rage, dude. This is great. I want to befriend Dave the Legend. I'm going to find this guy and send him a friend request. We're going to do a stream. Dave the Legend learns Ogre. This guy's badass. You lucky fuck. Look at Krovax. I like the name Krovax because it's so weird. It's so like cyborgy and alien. I am Krovax. Human cyborg relations. You know, it's like sounds like a droid name. Krovax. Just your friendly neighborhood Krovax. Drink beer, not good to play. GG. Wow, what a dick. Sorry guys, I drank too much beer and then I picked a hero that's like kind of hard to play. Yeah, we lost. Hashtag Morphling. Something tells me the Radiant might turn this around though. There's got to be something. There's got to be something, man. Where's the twist? I'm waiting for the payday. Skywrath Mage now, Aether Lens, alright. Mocha. You know, I remember way back, like before the Twitch days, when it was just Justin TV, there was this streamer named Moogle. Uh-oh, we're going to hold that thought, because it's a Chronosphere on 3! Here we go, the turn the other way, the Omni Slash starts bouncing around. Misky B! Oh, God, he dies! Kunkka dies! They don't even get to use their ultimates. Now Mocha locked down. You better get the hell out of there, little doggy. He gets stunned up, Timber Chain away. He might still yet be able to live, but now he's stuck in the trees. They can't get to him. He will commit the suicide. 1 for 3 the other way. It's a big-time throw for the Dire. Oh, Faceless Void. Look at that swing, dude. It's like a seesaw with an overweight person on one side. But yeah, he used to restream GSL, like GSL for StarCraft 2 Season 1, Season 2, when you had to download the shitty Gome TV player. He would restream it on Justin TV and then talk about it in between. It was weird, man. It was like back in the days when there were like these popular streamers that didn't really do anything. They were just like life casting. He just like worked at McDonald's, talked about anime, and played video games sometimes. He had like 500 people. They just liked his style. And every time I see I and then capital M, I think about that guy. I don't think he streams anymore, though. I think he lacked a niche. Possibly lacked drive. Here we go. Mr. Black in some trouble. Come on, Moogle. Mocha. Oh, God. A triple cast. Where's this fight going? Are they going to turn it the other way? He misses the Timber Chain. Dave the Legend. He's ready to turn and muff him up. But he's just going to be on the run. Mr. Black going back in. He's made the replicate. Mocha's just trying to tilt him. He's like, yo, guys, this ogre's real pissed. Let's just chase at him. Let's chase him forever. I mean, let's just go. If we kill him, he might tilt. Here we go. Kunkka comes in. It might save the Skywrath. It gets the Morphling. It gets the Void. And Orange Soda Smurf survives on just a sliver of HP as they repel Dave the Legend back to the base. Well, fuck. God damn it, Krovax. Just you, Krovax.
Under attack.
I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for Krovax and those meddling kids.
Radiant's middle tower.
So who watched the new season of Dark Mirror, man? Anybody else? Or Dark Mirror, Black Mirror, man? Anybody else think that first episode sucked chunks?
Radiant's
That shit blew. I can't think of an appropriate analogy, man. More than a whale. Shit was awful. It was so bad, instead of watching the second episode, I had to go back and watch the actual first episode with the pig fucker to remember that the show was not total shit. I really hate that the crux of the story came down to RNG, man. You know? Missing your flight and shit. It's kind of dumb. I hope it gets better. I really do. It's always a shame when there's like something that's BBC and amazing, and now like Netflix bought it and it's getting like Americanized. It's just like the Americans get their hand on it, we just start shitting it up. Fuck. There's nothing worse than when you have a show that you like and you start watching it and then it just goes downhill. It's like Weeds. You know, you watch the first season of Weeds, you're like, all right, this is kind of cool. Nancy's just you know, your average mom that sells a little pot on the side. This is interesting. I want to see where this goes. You know, a few seasons later, like, all right, Nancy's working with the cartel. That's normal. She's just a regular mom. And then, you know, a few seasons later, oh, Nancy's got a baby with the drug lord. Okay. Oh, Nancy's now crippled. Okay. Oh, you named your kid Silas. That's normal. That tends to happen, though. The drug shows always get out of control. That's what I liked about Breaking Bad. You know, he didn't end up, like, going platinum. He didn't move to Mexico. He just got some vengeance. Just, you know. All right. Well, apparently the third one is quite good. I'm not ready to prejudge the whole thing, but I will say the first one I felt was lackluster, to say the least. Here we go. Mocha. He's ready to go in and pop him. It's a 14K net worth lead. The Dire are dominating. I really think Kunkka would have benefited from an armlet this game. I mean, armlet is an item that I often don't buy myself because I find it tedious to use compared to something like a Daedalus. So I can, you know, I feel you, PM Rob, but at the same time, it's a value item on Kunkka, man. You toggle that thing on before your Tidebringers, and you're slapping him, man. Mr. Black would just be slapped. This Morphling's got a 30-minute Lincolns. Like, if this guy somehow recovers and they win this game, I swear to God, dude. Shadow Demon working on a Yules. Juggernaut, he's got a Skull Basher. Uh-oh. Yo, honestly, once Abyssal comes out, if he gets a Diffusal, shit's going to be buck nasty.
Top tower is under attack.
Octarine on the Timber. Is this really the build? Like, I feel like a Shiva's would be amazing, especially when you know Illusion Harass is going to be a problem. Just having that extra AoE damage, really good against illusions. Plus, it just slows them down. You can kite it. Like, it's just a goddamn good item, man. Kind of a heavy melee lineup. A lot of attack speed-based heroes. The Nectarine Core. Mr. Black outside of the base. Uh-oh, here we go. Shmeezy, he's ready to jump out. He's got the Omni, but he might get silenced. Nope. Timbersaw goes back in. Limps back. Dave the Legend. Oh, Big Dave. Yo, he mad. Yeah, he mad. Ah. No. It's a fucking disruptor, dude. What are you expecting? You know this Void doesn't have your back. Here we go. Buyback status. Big Dave, he ain't got it. Chronosphere comes down. Kunkka getting low, but a stun from Sven. That'll be the end of the Aegis. With the Void completely locked down inside of all the silence. Shmeezy just barely gets off the Omni. He'll be okay for now. He'll make it back. This Sven getting kited all day long. He has a BKB. Didn't use it. So, I mean, why bother, right?
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Dave still getting pissed off here. Morphling ain't doing shit. You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna be shit.
Tower is under attack.
I mean, what do you want him to do, man? He's got a Lincoln's. It's not like he can just run up there. Although, to be fair, he probably should have right-clicked at least once or twice. Shmeezy was lucky to survive that one. They do hold. I mean, you got to give him credit. This is a high ground defense from this Radiant team. Well done. Sven, why aren't you stacking with this thing? It never is bad to stack Ancients, bro. You could have a Moon Shard right now. If you had just used this thing, you'd have a full Moon Shard. You'd be like... Pew, 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 pew. Good thing you maxed out Warcry, bro. Uh-oh. A little dual action here. Timbersaw misses everything. And decides it's too scary and runs away. Kunkka says, like my daddy always used to say, the only thing better than one Daedalus is two Daedalus. Here we go. You know that line? You know where that line comes from? That fucking dumbass Adam Sandler movie from the 90s, The Waterboy? That's what the coach used to say. Like my great-granddaddy used to say, the only thing better than one crawfish dinner is two crawfish dinner. What a fucking saying. What are you... Let's just live this one back, alright? So, like, full HP. He's got his ult. Make a replicate. He makes a replicate. Okay, he's good. Good play. Timbersaw with an Octarine does a lot of damage. Waveform away. Replicate. 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 Or not. Good try, though. I mean, I can't play Morphling. Sven going for, ooh, he's got the Messerschmitt's Reva. Satanic. All right, well, he didn't use BKB last time. What are the chances he uses Satanic this time? This is honestly a pretty good Sven build. Like, the item choices themselves are not that bad. But you gotta fucking fight with them. They are fighting items. Objectively good for fighting. 3, 1, and 2. He's been involved in 5 of their 41 kills. That is insane. Like, where's KDA on this shit? That's like Morphling level. Morphling has been involved in 5 of their 17 kills. Like, think about that for perspective. Cheese and crackers, man. This game would have been so easy for Sven if he just got BOTs. Honestly, like, he could have farmed pretty much the same and then just TP'd into fights and fucked people up. Jug now, he's got Abyssal Blade. That's actually insanely scary. You know, I think an Aghanims on Jug would not be the worst thing in the world. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it extends the time that you're invulnerable, and in games like this, like, where you'd, like, two-shot the Skywrath Mage, having those extra bounces is actually ridiculous in the team fights. Especially with the cleave, like, the damage compounds. Krovax! Morphling, why didn't you chase him? I guess they think it's a trap. They think it's a tarp. Well, nice juking as Shmeezy goes back to farming. Oh, hashtag Nikes! That might be the lamest smack talk I've ever heard. Good, I've got Nikes. Timbersaw wishes he had Nikes. Shmeezy realizes that's not the target. It's a full Omni and he just tanks it. Ouch. Void thinking about a chrono. Might not even need it. Gets the bash first. Silence on the illusion. Not that it really mattered. Void didn't chrono. They got the kill anyway. Dire handed him over some freebies. Jug's still nipping at the heels of the Sven in terms of farm.
A gift from the taste.
Ooh. Hey, guess who doesn't have TP? Oh shit, man, he ain't got a TP. What a fucking moron. God damn it. How are you, like, pushing high ground by yourself without a TP? He's got one at home, but what are you going to drop for him? Ain't you going to drop your boots? You should. Sell your goddamn boots and get BOTs, homie. This Disruptor's slaying it, though. I like Krovax. I also like his cosmetics. Gobble is the shit. I don't know what the fuck it's supposed to be, but it's awesome. I like that Dota's gotten to that point. Like, it used to be an actual animal, you know? Like, oh, he's on a dinosaur. That's cool. Now it's like, oh, he's on a gremlin, dinosaur, human centipede hybrid. That's cool, though. It looks awesome. Oh, man.
Welcome back.
You know what my great-great-great-granddaddy used to say? The only thing better than 3 crawfish dinner is 4 crawfish dinner. He's going to get Daedalus number 3. Dude. Oh, God. What is this? Why? With, like, 2 Daedalus, you can make a case for. Like, all right, let's... Critical chance stacks multiplicatively. No. Yes. Well, sort of. It doesn't just go... It does not stack additively. That is the key here. You can't just be like, oh, man, I got 3 Daedalus. That's 90% chance to crit. It doesn't work that way. It used to work that way like 10 years ago. It worked that way in Heroes of New Earth for a while, and then they realized, this is retarded. Heroes with a built-in crit can just get to 100% crit. So now it works like you have your first one, you have a 30% chance to crit. If it doesn't, there's that remaining 70% chance left. So it's like, if not 30, then of that 70% chance times another 30%, and then it factors on at like in the same pattern. So each additional Daedalus is like significant diminishing returns on your additional chance to crit. It does give you a lot of extra just damage, but like changing one of those to an MKB, for example, you know, a goddamn armlet. At some point, like, just get a fucking rapier instead of a 4th Daedalus, right? So we'll see how this build works out for dipshit Kunkka, but he hits a nice torrent on 2. The Unseen gets brought down alongside the Faceless Void. That was sick, dude. That was a nasty torrent. I don't give a shit about this Kunkka's build. He's still a badass for making plays like that. Now they're going to go on to Juggernaut. He does have everything available here, but he's going to use it all defensively, make it back. They actually leave the Roche Pit. That's unreal. He's so low. Like, why not just finish him off here? All right, they will go back for it. That's good.
Roshan has fallen to the down.
Well, they'll get Roche. How many Daedaluses can you carry?
I'm
Mr.
unsinkable.
Black has the E-Blade. He's got a 45-minute shotgun. Honestly, even though this Morphling is underfarmed and he's been behind the whole game, he can still, like, just insta-give the Disruptor their gem carrier. You know, like, he's at the point now where Morphling still is a little bit scary. He can still, like, do that to Kunkka, and Kunkka's super farmed. They will kill Morphling. It's a 5-on-1, 4-on-1. He had no business being up that far. He will be dead for 70 seconds. No buyback. So things still, I like, very grim for the Radiant at this point. It's still a massive, massive gold lead. The inventory disparity is huge. They've got Aegis. There's no Aghanims on Timbersaw. He's level 25. Sven's probably got a lot of gold. Well, wait, what did he buy? Those are those BOTs? Hold that thought. Chrono on 3, but Kunkka with the boat to follow up. It'll keep him alive. It'll turn it onto the Void. He gets stunned. Beautiful time walk to disjoint, but it's not enough. Imoka's there to bring him down. Omni Slash from Shmeezy doing some work. It'll finish off the Aegis. Morphling still dead for 30, as now Shmeezy takes a lot of damage. He tries to hightail it back towards the towers. Big Dave, the legend himself, stands his ground. Shmeezy gets brought back in. They kill the Sven. The Gem of True Sight hits the deck. Big Fatty McGee makes it back to the towers, and Imoka gets pushed back. Shmeezy, too easy, doing the big damage, and he ain't done yet. He gets another one. It's a bash on the Skywrath Mage. He's dead. Now Imoka goes back in. The gem's on the deck. Shmeezy maybe overcommitting here. He's pretty far out of the base. The gem. Who's got the gem? I think they recovered it. Timbersaw? No. Kunker's got it. All right. Chaos. And a huge, huge fight for the Radiant. 4v5. What in the goddamn world? That's not supposed to happen. That fight was just like purely... Dyer did not choreograph that very well. It was a great chrono. Huge damage from Shmeezy. Dude, this Jug has brought it back. See, remember what I said before about Kunkka? Like, maybe an MKB instead of your 5th Daedalus.
Dire's middle tower.
Well, looky here. Old Schmeezy's got himself a butterfly. And now they've got Shadow Demon Morphling. Somehow this team held on long enough that they can just start trucking buildings. Now Timbersaw, he's in some trouble. There's no buyback available on the Sven. He's going to be dead for another 15. They'll get the tier 3 and Radiant. Not going to push their luck off this one. Let's take a look at the graph. And things just plateau. 20K net worth lead still for the Dire. You'd think Sven could do something, but oh, shit! He hasn't used his BKB yet. Good thing you bought this team fighting item. Let me guess, he probably hasn't used Satanic yet either. Morphling again. What are you doing? Your whole team is back on the other side of the river, and you're just like, don't worry, guys. He didn't even chip at the barracks. He's just up way too far. Oh, God. I digress. Morphling's drunk. We shouldn't pick on him. But, guys, I'm starting to feel like Radiant might win this game. Just this Sven is like, he is an anchor. He's got some cool items. That helmet looks badass as shit, even though it's a common. But, like, come on, man. You got to use your BKB. Just use your BKB, smack the buildings, hit your ultimate. Like, the hard part's over. You farmed the items. Now just use them and kill shit. All right, we're going to focus on Sven this fight, okay? Pops the BKB, pops the ult. He's going to focus on the structures. Smart thinking. Void drops the Chrono. Does not hit it on Sven to save the barracks, interestingly enough. Instead, they go on Skywrath Mage. That doesn't work out so well. Void gets destroyed. Juggernaut does some okay damage with the Omni Slash there, but it's really not the dream. Meanwhile, Sven... See, look how easy it is when Sven wakes up from his nap. He used BKB, he focused the structures, then he killed 2 heroes. They won the fight. That's a game-winning BKB use right there. Look at that. Look at you. Man. He's like a nice fern, you know, just maturing overnight. Why didn't Void Chrono him? Ogre's so mad. He's like, guys, I gotta go take a breather. He probably just kicked his computer so hard it locked up. Now, speaking of MKBs, old Yuggy.
Gold for my chest.
Gold for my chest. All right, don't worry, though. Kunkka finished his 3rd Daedalus. What an ass build, dude. What an absolute ass tier build. It's not even that much damage, honestly. Plus 267. Like, it's not that insane. Armlet Daedalus MKB, which is just... I can't even put numbers to how much better it is. It's just... It's off the charts, man. It broke my calculator. Dude, this game is making me want to eat a lot of carbs. Like, I'm hungry for pancakes now. I don't eat pancakes. I'm trying to slow down on the sugar, you know? Nothing worse than just some buttery dough with some goddamn Canadian maple syrup and sugar on sugar. I'm gonna eat my sorrows away. Oh, good. Big Dave's back. He is a legend, after all. Interesting build. Why didn't he get mech? Yo, Big Dave, my man. Like, why do you get drums? You already have the arcane boots. Get mech, dude. Get the Guardians. Guardians are sick nasty. There's a... Look, you get silenced by this. You got to purge, man. Oh. Unseen sets it up top. They want the Eye Mocha. Void has a Chrono. Does he throw it? And looking like that's a negative there, Big Hoss. Listen to the Viet Cong. Oh, Twitch chat. He's got 5K gold. This just in. Moonshard is a good item. Let's see, how much unreliable does he have? He's probably pooling for buyback. Oh, is he getting the Moonshard? Yeah, baby. All right. Sven's almost capped out. It's going to be time to drop this Echo Saber soon, Big Hoss.
when revenge has been
Although, honestly,
requited.
Echo is such a value item on Sven, even in the late game. The double hit with God Strength when you're, like, maxed out like this, if one of them's a crit, you shit down people's throats, man. It's nasty. That shit's only legal in certain countries. You know, poop porn is illegal in Montreal. That's why there's no poo-poo on Pornhub. Because it's indecent in Montreal. And fun fact, the Pornhub HQ is in Montreal. That's where most of their servers are. Here we go. Chronosphere, it's a big setup. Juggernaut bouncing around. It does not do enough. Shmeezy, he's starting to turn it up, though. PM Rob gets blown up alongside the Void. Now Sven drops the stun on 2. He's killing the illusion. No! Sven, come on, man. You got to do more than that. You got to do more than that. He ain't got enough. Sven's down. Imoka goes in too deep. It's a buyback from the Void. And Dire completely flub the fight. It's a 1 for 4. Oh, my God, dude. Look at that. Let's just watch that fight again in slow motion. There was so much to digest there, and I was thinking about porn as it started. So, like, let's... All right, so Sven starts off. He's disarmed. That's cool. Disruption, slowing things down. So Void comes in. Fat Chrono here. Connects on 3. Jug starts bouncing around. Really not an amazing ult from the Jug. A lot of damage. Mitigated. And Kunkka gets down to half HP, but as soon as they come out of the Chrono, man, Jug just whomps him. And it's like, okay, yeah, you killed the Void, but Void already done Chrono. It doesn't matter. Now, this is the real fuck-up. Sven gets a stun on 2. He still has a lot of time on BKB. He hits the replicant, gets scared with the BKB still on. You could be killing Mr. Black. Instead, he's just running around in circles. Mr. Black goes in and just pops him with what remnants of the shotgun he has, and old Shits McGee falls again. And the rest of it we solve. It's a cleanup. Cheese and crackers, man. Like, honestly, if this Sven just closed his eyes, went A and auto-attacked the ground, he would probably do a better job in these team fights than trying to control his hero. Because then at least he's doing damage, he's auto-attacking, like, Lord knows he didn't use the Satanic. Like, why buy the item if you don't even have a hotkey for it, dude? Why, like... This is breaking my brain. Now the counter push. Now the counter push. Here we go. High ground. They do have a glyph. There's a chance of defense here. Buyback from Kunkka. Sven does have a buyback, but he doesn't have ult, and his BKB's down from 5. Still probably worth it to buy back if they try to go for the bottom lane. They sack the mid lane of Barracks. This is good. They got the kill on the Morphling. Timber Saw. He gets chopped down, but no! It's the Jug blown up by the hero Skywrath Mage. PM Rob gets the kill, but it is a biggin. It makes this buyback worth it. This is actually turning into a tense game now. Either side could win it. Radiant, though, really starting to look scary. A lot of big items. This Jug is, like, maxed out to the max. He's got BOTs coming. He does need a Moon Shard. I probably would have bought the Moon Shard before the level 2 BOTs, but he's there, man. This is the time for Radiant to strike. Morphling, well, he's actually got a lot of gold. I think Scotty or Manta. Manta is probably better on paper in this game, but given how poorly he's been playing, I think the Scotty is a little bit more dummy-proof. Just extra stats, makes your right-click scary. I'd be at least looking to pick up like one of those multi-orbs for extra stats. But here we go. High ground siege. Buyback uses another great chrono from the Void, but where's the follow-up? Boat coming in. This will help mitigate some of the damage as Shmeezy starts jumping around. Sven starting to focus on structures. He's holding the BKB. Sven, this is you. This is your hold. Juggernaut deep outside of the base trying to push him back as Imoka shoves the rest of the team back towards the well. But this Sven playing a good little boy. He's focusing on the objectives. He gets the lane of Barracks. Still has the BKB. Unfortunately, though, his teammates are dead. He dies again with the BKB still available. Okay, well, at least he focused on the Barracks. Like, that part of it was good. But, like, why didn't he BKB? Why didn't he BKB? Morphling just hit him with all the shit? Oh, you dumb bastard.
What happened?
See, this is where having, like, you know, a Shiva's Guard would be legit. You know, you'd have all that extra armor. The Jug's auto attacks would be like, it would give you a chance to try to live there. I mean, this is scary. Honestly, with the Bloodlust, it's tough. This is the point where Jug is just, he's fucking maxed out with an Ogre putting him on crack. Like, this is steroids, man. This is like Lance Armstrong at the peak of his juicing. This guy's massive. And Dire are now fucked. They are 3 dead, no buybacks. There's a tier 2 up top that just got killed. I think they could even just go for the win right here. If you find these kills, the game is over. And the win it is. They're going to focus on tier 4s. There is no glyph for the Dire. Morphling just trying to zone him out. Jug focusing on the tier 4s. 1 down, 2 down. Radiant, I say, might be able to do it. Sven runs in with the BKB. He gets bashed and he gets brought down. He is one useless bastard. The unseen, able to do it. Hoo-wee! Oh my god, what a game. The Radiant with that disgusting Morphling. He did nothing. He did so little for so much of the game, and they were still able to bring it back. That's unreal, dude. What an unreal match. And now we know, uh-oh, the server's trying to get stuff from the game coordinator. We're not going to be able to see the final score screen. That sucks. Nutso. Absolutely nutso. I was tabbed out looking for an unseen song so I could play their theme, but I don't remember what the names of any of their songs. It sounds like the CD that I used to own isn't even on Spotify because, you know what? I'm old, and they are probably a sellout punk band now. What a bummer. Well, that was a fun game, folks. A long one. I had no idea who the submitter was. Hopefully you were the Juggernaut because you played like an ace. Hopefully you weren't the Sven because, my God, so much to be desired. Uh-oh. Dota is going to have a high load. Well, that's another replay cast, folks. Thank you for purchasing that one. We got a few more coming your way. They're available at moonducktv/replaycast. Cheers.